All right, hey guys. Today in Listing Station, you're going to be reading the book Caps for Sale. It's one of Jackson's favorite books. I'm going to try this author's name. It is Esfir Slobodkina. Okay, so let's read Caps for Sale. A Tale of a Peddler, Some Monkeys, and Their Monkey Business. So I want you to open up the book to the title page. There it is, Caps for Sale. Turn again. And you should be on the page. It looks like this. There's the peddler. And has all the caps up on his head. So let's read. Once there was a peddler who sold caps, but he was not like any ordinary peddler. Carrying his wares on his back, he carried them on top of his head. You see him? First, he had moved his own checked cap, then a bunch of gray caps, then a bunch of brown caps, then a bunch of blue caps, and at the very top, a bunch of red caps. Turn the page. Now you should see him walking through the streets. He walked up and down the streets, holding himself very straight, so not as to upset his caps. As he went along, he called, "Caps! Caps for sale! 50 cents a cap!" Turn the page. Well, you should see some buildings, trees. One morning, he couldn't sell any caps. He walked up the street and he walked down the street, calling, "Caps! Caps for sale! 50 cents a cap!" But nobody wanted any caps that morning. Nobody wanted even a red cap. He began to feel very hungry, but he had no money for lunch. "I think I'll go for a walk in the country," said he. And he walked out of town slowly, slowly, as not to upset his caps. Turn the page. He walked a long time until he came to a great big tree. "That's a nice place for a rest," thought he. And he sat down very slowly under the tree and leaned back little by little against the tree trunk as not to disturb the caps on his head. Then he put his hand to feel if they were straight. First his own checked cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, then the red caps on the very top. Turn the page. They were all there, so he went to sleep. He slept for a long time. Turn the page. Uh-oh. Do you notice something about this picture? There's something missing. Oh, let's read and find out. When he woke up, he was refreshed and rested. Do you think he knows yet? Turn the page. But before standing up, he felt with his hand to make sure his caps were in the right place. All he felt was his own checked cap. I think he's figured it out, guys. Turn the page. He looked to the right of him. No caps. He looked to the left of him. No caps. He looked in back of him. No caps. He looked behind the tree. No caps. Turn the page. Then he looked up into the tree. And what do you think he saw? Turn the page. Let's see. Oh my goodness. What did he see? You can look in your book to see the picture, but I thought I'd show you. On every branch sat a monkey. On every monkey was a gray or a brown or a blue or a red cap. Oh my goodness. The peddler looked at the monkeys. The monkeys looked at the peddler. He didn't know what to do. Finally, he spoke to them. Turn the page. "You monkeys, you," he said, shaking his finger at them. "You give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook their fingers back at him and said, tss, tss, tss. Turn the page. This made the peddler angry, so he shook both hands at them and said, "You monkeys, you give me back my caps." But the monkeys only shook both of their hands back at him and said, tss, 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 tss. Turn the page. Now he felt quite angry. He stamped his foot and he said, "You monkeys, you better give me back my caps." But the monkeys only stamped their feet back at him and said, tss, tss, tss. Turn the page. By this time, the peddler was really very, very angry. He stamped both feet and shouted, "You monkeys, you must give me back my caps." But the monkeys only stamped both their feet back at him and said, tss, tss, tss. Turn the page. At last he became so angry that he pulled off his own cap and he threw it on the ground and began to walk away. Turn the page. But then each monkey pulled off his cap, and what do you think he did? Look at the picture. What do you think those monkeys did with those caps? They've been copying him all through this book, and now they're copying him again. And all the gray caps, and all the brown caps, and all the blue caps, and all the red caps came flying down out of the tree. Turn the page. So the peddler picked up his caps and put them back on his head. First his own checked cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, then the red caps on the very top. And slowly, slowly he walked back to town calling, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents cap." Turn the page. The end. Do you like that book? It's one of Jackson's. I think I told you that when I first started reading this. Now I want you to get out your station notebook. It's time to write about caps for sale. I want you to draw a line down the middle of the page. In the top portion where you usually put your picture, I'd like for you to draw two lines, straight down. This is where you're going to put your key words. What helps you remember what happened at the beginning, the middle, and the end? What words make you think what happened at the beginning? What words help you remember what happened in the middle? What words help you remember what happened at the end? Write those words down. Then I want you to go back and read that first word that helped you remember what happened at the beginning. Then I want you to write a sentence with that word. Draw a picture to match. Then look at your middle word. What word did you write that helped you remember what happened in the middle? Write a sentence with that word. Draw the picture to match the words, and then do the same for the end. What word helped you remember what happened at the end? Write a sentence with that word. Draw your picture to match, and then you're done. Hope you get finished with this. If you are working hard, it should be no problem at all.